And now for a Fox 26 exclusive, we are reporting tonight troubling allegations of police and prosecutorial misconduct in Fort Bend County. Fox 26's Greg Grugan is here with what's really a disturbing story, Greg.
That's right, Don. Those charges come from an innocent man who says he's been devastated emotionally, physically, and financially by cops he believes abused their power and then with the aid of prosecutors attempted to cover their tracks.
These cops are out of control. They are ruining good people's lives. I'm a good man. I've done everything I can to show that as a father, as a citizen, as a worker.
And Chadwick has the spotless record to fully back that claim. But on the night of September 27, 2011, it did him no good at all. It started when a friend concerned for Chadwick's emotional well-being called Missouri City Police to Chad's Sienna apartment where he'd been distraught, drinking, and unknown to anyone, had gone to sleep in the bathtub. A SWAT team was summoned.
They told a judge I had hostages. They lied to a judge and told him I had hostages in my apartment, therefore they need to enter.
Chadwick owned a single shotgun, and while he had threatened no one, not even himself, SWAT kicked in his door, launched a stun grenade into the bathroom, and stormed in, according to Chadwick, without announcing their identity.
So while I had my hands up naked in the shower, they shot me with a 40-millimeter non-lethal round.
Followed by a second stun grenade.
I turned away, the explosion went off. I opened my eyes, the lights are out, and here comes a shield with 4 or 5 guys behind it. Pinned me against the wall and proceeded to beat the crap out of me.
That's when officers shot the unarmed Chadwick in the back of the head with a taser at point-blank range.
But they claimed that I drew down with a shampoo bottle, an Axe body wash bottle.
And it wasn't over.
They grabbed me by the one arm that was out of the shower and then grabbed me by my testicles and pulled me out, slammed me on my face on the floor, and proceeded to beat me more.
Chadwick, who hadn't broken a single law when SWAT burst through his door, was taken to the Fort Bend County Jail with a fractured nose, bruised ribs, and what's proven to be permanent hearing loss. He was held in an isolation cell for 2 full days.
Instead of them apologizing to this man and saying, let us see what we can do to help you, make you whole again, they concocted criminal charges against him.
One after another,
after another, after another.
Fort Bend County District Attorney John Healy sought to indict Chadwick on 2 felony counts of assaulting a police officer, but a grand jury said no law was broken. It could have stopped there, but Healy's prosecutors tried misdemeanor charges of resisting arrest, calling more than a dozen officers to testify. But again, the charges were dropped. A month ago, 3 years after the SWAT raid, a jury found Chadwick not guilty of interfering with police.
They tried to make me a convict, and I did. It broke me. It financially bankrupted me. I used my life savings, not to mention I lost my kids.
This type of police abuse and excessive use of force and concoction of criminal charges against innocent people is not just happening to black people, it's happening to white people too.
For Chadwick, some of the damage will never be repaired.
And all I could think about was, what are my daughters going to think? My goal in life is to be a father that my kids are proud of. That's it.
The SWAT team that took Chadwick into custody and testified against him was comprised of officers from Missouri City, Stafford, Sugar Land, and the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Department. Today, Fort Bend County District Attorney John Healy declined to comment on camera, but did say he stands by his decision to prosecute Chadwick despite the multiple no bills and not guilty verdict. Asked how much the whole case cost taxpayers, Healy said he wasn't keeping a tally. Done.
Well, it's not his money.
It's not his money.
What was the justification again for going into the house or the apartment when the guy's in his bathtub?
They didn't know he was in the bathtub, they claim. They said in the warrant that he might have hostages.
Who said he might have hostages?
No one. No one. And even the friend that called. Tough situation.
All right, Greg, thank you.